Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening. A night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre and the decibel levels are rising. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Persija Jakarta
have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So it's away we go then.
Persija Jakarta
Have made a 50-50 start, 3 points after 2 games. Anything that caught your eye?
Yeah, I mean, they've shown some good patches in games, but they need
To get a bit of consistency, to be reliable week on week.
yeah, go along with that. They're strong and competitive. They've made a decent start, and they can kick on from here. There's no doubt about that.
And he's in on Ryo Matsumura! That's going to go a long way. Danger averted for now. Well, they've got him back in a hurry. Tables.
Alan Cardoso.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Najib Yakubu. Frank Sokoi
With the clearance.
Persija Jakarta
Picked up all 3 points from their previous game. The win, however narrow, really important.
Oh, that's an inviting ball. That has been knocked clear. Backward it goes. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Still goalless.
Alexis Gomez.
Plays in from a quarterback position. Well, that's well spotted.
Rahmat Hidayat. Najib Yakubu,
Who's just a little bit too strong.
Diki Kurniawan.
Plays it short.
Frank Sokoi.
Turns and goes back. That tackle was certainly sturdy. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And can't get it over the wall. It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Frank Sokoi.
Surely a foul, free kick.
Hanif Shahbandi. Alan Cardoso.
Suarso.
Maxwell.
Witan Sulaiman. Alexis Gomez.
Great hit! Goal! Persija! First blood drawn. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
Persija Jakarta.
Take the lead, 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Diogo Brito.
That's been cut out, well played. And he's managed to get free. Stitch defending, but that'll do. He can get that clear. Aimed in towards the centre.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Hanif Shahbandi. Bruno Tubarão.
Looking for options for movement. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Up to meet it! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Persija Jakarta.
Get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Indra Arya.
Looks to get on the end of this.
Well, they can break here.
Abdullah Sudi. Hanif Shahbandi.
Looking for the runner. Lovely ball and decent hit! And more! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
Three 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Great defending, strong and determined. Tavares.
Witan Sulaiman.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Played out to the right. He's found the way through. Plays it in. Now the finish! Oh, taken with style. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Persija Jakarta.
That'll be the last act of the first half. Have continued without frost to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes, and this is the very least they deserve for their splendid endeavours.
Persija Jakarta.
Have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Persija Jakarta.
Utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will.
Already up and running for the second half.
Hanif Shahbandi. Rio Matsumura. Diki Kurniawan. Persija Jakarta.
Coming into this game on the back of a really good result, and their boss must take an awful lot of credit for that.
Well, Peter, he was lauded by the media, and quite rightly too.
Almeida! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish of true class! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
It's become a case of men against boys. Forward it goes.
Diki Kurniawan. Indra Arya. Diki Kurniawan.
He's a sharp little ball here. In it comes.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Diogo Brito.
Spots it and intercepts.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, super ball! Almeida! Clears it out of harm's way.
Najib Yakubu. Diki Kurniawan.
Who scored a great individual goal for the opener in his last game.
Gomez. He has found the way through. adalah. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Fabio Silva.
Cross goes in. Massive leap! No joy, but a decent try. taking this chance to turn to their benches. And that has left him in a heap. Clearly not happy with that. That's put paid to a promising move.
Douglas Cruz, Abdullah Sudi.
Might just make this.
Oh, that is a nice touch.
Frank Sokoi.
Interesting ball. Goes down, but nothing given. And it's played forward.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. That's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Oh, easy pickings there.
Rahmat Hidayat. Perjalan
Gets his pass away. There's no flag. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Played into space. Well read. Danger is averted.
Persija Jakarta
Making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. He was looking very, very leggy. Persija Jakarta
Can counter promptly here.
Persija Jakarta.
Looking to pass their way through.
He's got the shot away! Now, who's going to be first to this? Played towards the front line. No, again, there's no way through. Fiddles it through. He's had a shot! It's a goal! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact that it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of...
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Persija Jakarta.
Have just one thing on their minds, and that is to ensure that that coveted place in the knockout stages is theirs after 90 minutes. They have the luxury of knowing that it is in their own hands. 3 points would be plenty to see them through. The look on the faces of the players is nothing but utterly focused. They know what they have to do. A big performance now will count.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, it really is a terrific sight here, and it goes to underline just how far this game could go towards shaping the fortunes of the team.
Well, Peter, the question that comes to mind is how much do they want it? These players know that this could be the gateway for bigger things. Progression, for starters, brings greater financial reward. It increases the brand power and can enhance the whole business side of things. Individual player profile elevation is also a huge incentive. Careers can be catapulted from this. It's worth remembering.
So we're up and running. Alioski. And that has left him in a heap. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Threads one in. No, that's been intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. It's run loose here.
Footballing width usually identifies.
It's a foul there right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Sosa.
That is a brilliant interception. Demirel goes sliding in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Bruno Tubarão. Excel run to Cahu.
Good running, strong, shot a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Aim forwards. He's got away. And he skips past his man. Well, now here... Firmino! And that's caused a worry or two.
Witan Sulaiman.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a key interception. And It's lofted through here.
Jordi Amat.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's been cut out, well played.
Fabio Silva.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Jordi Amat.
Is fouled. And it's Firmino. He's a sharp little ball here.
Jordi Amat.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Demiral. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Fiddles it through. So what can they make of this? Ibanez makes the interception. Demiral. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. He's found a way past. Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
He's gone direct here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Bruno Tubarão.
And it's Amat. Victory now would mean so much. Good spot, he's seen the run. Firmino. Looking for the runner. Could move up a gear here. He's found a way through. He's had it taken off him.
Witan Sulaiman.
Tries to dink it through. Ibanez spots it and intercepts. Demiral. Mahrez really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates.
And he has been fouled there. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Played into space out wide. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Fabio Silva.
And there's the end of the first half. And it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Persija Jakarta.
Playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no...
Witan! Denied by an instinctive save.
Witan Sulaiman.
Clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bruno Tubarão. Alano.
Great work on the overlap. He is through here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he's gone... Maxwell! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Defending of the desperate variety.
Witan Sulaiman.
Well, one team glad to be in it, the other obliged to win it. Mind it's been an impressive show up to now for the underdogs, Jim.
Yeah, their plan is to keep a clean sheet as long as possible, and it's working very well for the present.
Certainly is, and they still might find themselves a winning moment.
Bruno Tubarão.
Played out towards the right wing. Up to meet it! Just couldn't turn it in.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Demiral, and it's played forward. And the break is on. Now then, the ball's come loose. Fire. Now the finish! Oh, it's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
That'll be a throw. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, real chance to break. Alioski.
Alano.
Was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Alano.
Has got himself a free kick.
And he has shown him a yellow card. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And he's there to clear it.
Their response to falling behind has been very strong. They just need a converter to step up now.
Proves too strong. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And he's managed to get free.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Roberto Firmino. Knocks it out wide. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Gently done. That has been cut short. He has found the way through. He's found some space.
I think it's time for them.
Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Moved on forwards. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Forwards and with intent. Shifted upfield. Oh, it's come loose. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
Versus Solo.
Have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
The whistle.
Versus Solo.
Have had a strange old start. 1-1 drawn, 1 lost one. What do we make of them?
Consistently inconsistent, Peter, certainly in terms of the results. And it really is a case of which version you're going to get. I'm not sure what's going to turn up on this pitch.
Can he get away here? That's aimed into the middle. Keeper's ball. Forward it goes.
Ibrahim Sanjaya.
Played out towards the right wing.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Alan Cardozo.
Did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Irfan Jauhari.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Versus Solo.
Whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked his system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality, and he really goes for it.
Into the middle.
Witan Sulaiman. Alano. Versus Solo.
Can't breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Risky. Rico makes the interception. Comes for safety.
Ibrahim Sanjaya.
No goals as yet. Looking ball that. No, that's been intercepted.
Jordi Amat. Adriano Castanheira.
Who struck early to give his side the lead on his last appearance.
Clayton. Cardoso. Irfan Jauhari.
And out to safety.
Jordi Tutuarima.
Fiddles it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Kodai Tanaka.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Looking here to chip it through. He's cut it out.
Alano. Witan Sulaiman. Alan Cardoso. Standard time.
Gets it away.
Up to meet it! We hit half-time.
Persija Jakarta.
Failed to capitalise in stoppage time, so we are as we were.
Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, as one side has been significantly better, at least defensively.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Persija Jakarta.
Playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
Backward it goes. Maxwell! He's got away with one there.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Jordi Tutuarima. Adriano Castanheira.
That's been cut out, well played.
Persija Jakarta.
Get it back again.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Irfan Jauhari. Arapenta Purba.
Tanto. Shifted upfield. Oh, good spread.
Witan Sulaiman.
Being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
It is a corner. Punched away. He's got the shot away! A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Jordi Tutuarima. Persija Jakarta
Have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Persija Jakarta.
have a free kick.
Tree.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Threads one in.
Bruno Tubarão.
He's wide and looking to get onto this.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. So what can they conjure from this one? He's missed, but not by that far.
Risky Rido. Tree.
And Maxwell, spread out to the left, back into the middle. Maxwell! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Persija Jakarta.
Making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So not long left in this now. Well, the three-game winning streak is coming to an end, it would seem.
Alano. Sosa.
Drives it in, towering header! Denied by an instinctive save!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Stantotan.
Played out to the right. Pinches it off him.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Can he put it away? Yes, he's done it! And that might well be that! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Persija Jakarta.
Take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
He's in! Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, I think they can breathe a massive sigh of relief then. Such a let-off. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Irfan Johari. Donny Tree.
With the foul.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Arliansha.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. So that's it. It is all over.